Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a very fun shoot planned today. I'm here with my model, Charlotte. And the theme for today is angelic. So it's gonna be more of an angel-like photo shoot, and I think it's gonna be fun. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so here's a quick rundown for the setup of the shoot. As you can see, we went with a white backdrop, but we also went with neutral gray in order to give two different looks for the shoot. Now, as I set up lights, I went with a 2-light setup. One was the light provided by the space. It was super powerful, really nice, and it had about a 36 to 42 inch umbrella to go with it. Now, secondarily, I brought my own Amaran P60 light, and what I love about that is it's super lightweight, super powerful, very easy to pack up and carry, and it's really versatile in the sense that I can use it wired or wirelessly, which was useful for moving around the space. Now for camera gear, I actually covered this in my last video on how I prep for this shoot, so if you want to learn more about that, go ahead and check that video out after this, of course. But yeah, that should give you a pretty good idea of the camera gear that I use for the shoot. So to start, I had Charlotte sitting on the stool, and basically I'm getting test shots here, just to kind of see how things look in camera, make sure it's right. And to start, the lighting was a little off, so I had to adjust it a little bit so it hit just right on her hair. But basically we're doing a lot of just straightforward shots. Really glad I brought my 35mm because my 55 was too close and the space was super small, so I couldn't really step back. But basically, in order to get different looks, I was making a lot of different little micro adjustments here, moving my body, leaning forward, leaning back, tilting the camera up, getting different angles that way, and just really moving around trying to get some different looks. Also adjusting my lighting. Next up, we switched to a standing position, and much more of the same. It was basically me just making a lot of different little micro adjustments, switching from portrait to landscape, moving my body around and moving the lighting, and also keep in mind my model is doing different poses as well. So we're getting a lot of different looks here. Now we're gonna take it down to the floor, and this is the part that's tough for me. This is me moving my light. Never be afraid to readjust your light, but it's tough for me because I'm not the most flexible person, but I like to get on the floor with the model in order to get the best look. And as you can see here, this is me folding up my legs, bracing my core, getting in there, and really just trying to get some good angles. But overall, I think these shots turned out really well. Alright, so next up, we're swapping out backgrounds, and now we are going with this dark neutral gray backdrop. Now, in comparison to the white one, which was meant to be more heavenly and angelic and softer, this dark neutral gray is meant to be a little bit more moody, provide a little bit more contrast to Charlotte's outfit. And as you might notice, I am just starting with one light here to see what kind of moody shots we can get here. Now, additionally, I am employing the usual suspects, all these little micro adjustments, moving my body, moving the camera, really just moving around, just trying to see all the different angles we can get to make interesting shots. Now, next up, I am bringing in the hair light here in order to give more detail to Charlotte's hair. Charlotte has really beautiful curly hair, and I want that to come through. I'm also changing levels here in order to give a more moody look, give Charlotte a little bit more dominance, and yeah. Now we're moving down to the ground again, and I'm getting back into my core work, back into my yoga poses in order to get these angles. I'm also adjusting my lighting here to dial in the look, get it right. And overall, I actually do think these shots turned out better than the ones with the white backdrop. What do y'all think? So that's a wrap, y'all. How do you think the shoot went?
Well, great.
Yeah, me too. So I'm gonna link Charlotte's IG down in the description. It's also gonna display probably somewhere around this area, but that's all for today. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I will catch y'all later.